I'm a Maple Leaf fan. Tomorrow night, the Maple Leafs play against New Jersey Devils. Right now, they're taking to a pre-game press conference with Anthony Stolarz, the goalie. Hope you enjoy this.
Anthony, obviously you were frustrated there after the game Saturday. What sort of conversations have you had with your teammates about where things are at since then?
Yeah, we've discussed it, and we're all competitive guys, and we all want to win. It's pro sports, and at the end of the day, our goal is to win the Stanley Cup, and in order to get there, it's a process, and like I said, we've had some discussions, and we love each other. It's a family in here, and we're looking to move on.
What was that like with William? He didn't seem to have any issues, or what was that conversation like with you?
Yeah, obviously I pulled Willie aside, and we had a conversation, and he's someone I admire and someone I respect deeply. I mean, there's a reason he's been in this league for so long. He's a hell of a player, and he pushes me, I push him. You look at his offensive skill. He's made me a better goalie just by facing him every day in practice. And like I said, we're a family in here, and we're looking to push each other and get to our ultimate goal at the end of the day.
Things tend to get magnified in overtime more, just because 3-on-3 and the stakes are there, and the hero goat thing is can go either way.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's 3-on-3, it's overtime, and that guy in Seattle barreling down on me, I get paid to stop the puck too. So, at the end of the day, it's on me as well. For me, it's simple job, get in front of the puck and stop it. So, there's the instances where as a goalie you got to come up big, and right there was a prime example. And for me going forward, that's give me my main focus is going out there, stopping the puck, giving this team a chance to, compete every night. And, I think, the guys are looking forward to getting out there tomorrow.
What sort of leadership role do you see for yourself here, Anthony? I know for goaltending, it's kind of almost a different sport at times. Like, you signed an extension, it's your second year. What sort of leadership role do you see for yourself in this role?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a vocal guy, and I'm going to continue to be a vocal guy. I mean, I guess I'm a competitor, and it's the reason I've gotten to this point in my career. It's the hardest league to make, and for me, it's just battling, not taking it for granted. And as a competitor, every time you go out there, you want to win. It doesn't matter if you're playing Super Bowl against the other team, or you're playing an NHL game. You want to win, and you want to beat them.
Does being vocal come naturally to you?
Yeah, it's something I've always been since I was a young goalie. Just being able to communicate with the D, and I think it goes on the ice, and it helps out a lot. Just being able to talk to them and show them plays that they can't see. Obviously my eyes are up ice, they're going back in the corner. You can kind of see a little bit more. So that's just something for me that I've always had.
How difficult of a balance is it, Anthony, for guys to find the line in terms of defending teammates when they feel liberties are taken, but also not getting in the way of the team? For instance, when the power play is coming your way, how difficult of a balance do you find that to be?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a little different just because, as a goalie, you're not really getting in there too much. I mean, that was, I kind of looked up at the ref, after I got ran. That's kind of why I took the look. I looked over, I saw his arm was up, and obviously, you think we're going on, or you kind of know you're going on the power play at that instance. And for me, I kind of, did want some retribution for him, and I kind of looked down, and, he's kind of vulnerable, as a goalie with my blocker on, you can't go and, go down on him while he's on his back. So, hence why I threw the net. But, for me, I just looked around and kind of just saw the ref's arm was up, and, thought that was, kind of my opportunity to get him back there. But, like I said, he's in a vulnerable spot, and, I'm not going to go and, do anything stupid. So, hence why I threw the net, and, that's that.
No, not just you as well, because I know some of the guys are getting criticized that they didn't jump in as quickly from their perspective, do you understand why sometimes guys are a little bit more reluctant when they see the power play than other times?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, too, it's, like I said, the guy's on his back, and you can't really. It's not the UFC. You're not going to go and start a ground and pound, so you can't really do much there with him. And I know the guys have my back, and I have theirs. I mean, you look at 2 games ago, Rempe put his arm on Johnny, and you never know what's going to happen. So I just went out, put my arm on him, just to kind of let him know, hey, like I'm here too. So you kind of you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
How much did your championship season in Florida sort of influence you, make you more aware of team bonding, things like that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's why you play the game. You see a team like that, and you see the leadership and how things went and how they went for them last year as well. Like they're just being able to witness that is something that I want to bring to this team. Just that the leadership role, and we have it. That's why I'm so passionate. You look around, you look in this room, and the veterans we have, the youth, the grit, the grind, everything. Like we have those same intangibles, and that's why I feel so passionately about everything. Just because you see the similarities in both teams, and for me, we took them to 7 games last year, and we were right there. We were right there with the champs. So we're on the cusp of doing great things, and that's why, like I said, I'm so passionate about it, because we're right there, and I feel like we can do we can do it and go all the way.
How much was honest communication a part of your time in that dressing room? I mean, within some teams are better than others, right?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they had vocal leaders, and they still have a lot of guys there as well. So for me, obviously I have a much larger role here on this team, so I think that's why I kind of feel a little more comfortable to be able to do that and be able to speak up and being able to have that experience. But we also have other guys. You've got Wazzy, OEL, Stevie. You have guys who played in the Olympics, they've played in World Championships, they've played on the biggest stages. You got Tone and Willie, they've played at 4 Nations. Like everyone's played in a big game. Everyone knows what it takes to get over the hump. So for us, we're going to continue to grow as a group, and we're looking forward to tomorrow night and getting going here.
From your perspective, what have you seen from the special teams so far?
Yeah, I think it's been good. I mean, it's obviously you have a lot of new guys, and it's continuing to gel, and but you look at the last 2 games, we scored some power play goals. The penalty kill has been good. I mean, I make a save, it goes right to their guy, back door, and there's really nothing you can do, for anyone there. It's just kind of one of those plays. So I think going forward, we're going to continue to watch film, break it down, and work hard. We're doing special teams every day, so it's going to be a big part of our success here going forward.
At Trias College, we bridge the gap between dreaming and doing. Whether it's in healthcare, business, law, or tech, our programs are led by instructors who've done the job. Start here, go anywhere. Learn more at trias.com.
Stay tuned for later tonight. We'll have highlights of Game 7 between Toronto and Seattle. Whoever wins this game will go to the World Series. So go Jays, go.